my name is Julia Pearl. I'm excited to be here today with you. So we're going to go through some desk exercises. This is a great thing in the middle of the day just to get a little stress reducer. It's going to be about 10 minutes. Let's get started. We're going to start with something called ocean breath. So you want to have real good posture when you do your breathing. Notice how I'm kind of on the edge of my chair. If that feels comfortable, you can do that too. And now we're going to bring our shoulders up to our ears and then squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now I'm actually going to show you from the back what that looks like. You're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together and then drop your shoulder blades down your back like you're trying to put your shoulder blades in your back pockets. Good. When you do that, you're going to notice your rib cage comes out a little bit. So gently tuck the tailbone down a little bit so you can keep a little bit straighter spine. Nice. There we go. All right, let's get started. We're going to do 3 big deep breaths. Hands on your rib cage. Take a big inhale through your nose. And then breathing out through the mouth. Like a soothing ocean wave. Breathe in through the nose. Good, and breathe out through the mouth. One more big deep breath. And breathe out through the mouth. Nice, good. You can do that anytime throughout the day just to get a little stress reducer. All right, let's go into our posture perfect. So you're going to start by kind of rolling out your shoulders. So you know whenever we're sitting around on our computer, you tend to hunch over like that. This is a really good way to help release some of that stress and pressure that we create in our upper back and neck. Good. Now interlace your hands, extend your palms forward, scoop the belly in. So from the side, you kind of look like a letter C. You're going to drop the chin to the chest and really feel that stretch between your shoulder blades. You feel that there? Good. And now bring your arms up. Try to get them behind the ears. This is kind of tough. Get a big stretch. Nice. And then as you breathe out, bring it back forward. Good stretch. And then bringing them up as we breathe in. And last one, forward as we breathe out. Good. This time you're going to keep the arms in the air. Big stretch. Going right into the tummy tuck and twist. Go ahead and extend one hand down on the side of your chair and reach all the way across. Lengthening. You should feel the seat grounded on the chair, but then you're extending over. Good stretch on the side of the waist. Nice. And then come up as you breathe in. Big stretch. And as you breathe out, you're stretching over. Don't just kind of collapse the arm. Have a nice extension through the fingertips. And come up as we breathe in. Beautiful stretch all the way out. Notice how good this feels on the back and the spine. You're doing great. Come up, inhale. And exhaling as you stretch. Good, we'll go right into our twist. So we lengthen up. You always want to get a nice straight spine when you twist. Don't round over, okay? Lengthen, one hand on the outside of the knee, other hand comes behind you if you can, and then gently looking over the shoulder. Good posture, nice twist. Good, come through the center, lengthening up. This is an inhale, and as you twist, you're exhaling, looking behind you. Good. This is also good for the neck, right? Inhale, lengthen. And exhale as you twist. This is real good for digestion, right? Get all that stagnation that might be in there. Lengthen and rotate. Twists are so good for your body, so good for your spine. And back to neutral. Nice. Good. All right, let's go ahead and be wise owls. Here we go into the wise owl. Lengthen, make your neck super long. Good. And now gently look over one shoulder. Good stretch. You can even look into the corners of your eyes. And then other side. Notice how we're in nice postural alignment. Good. Back to center. I'm going to take a little stretch for the neck. So I'm going to reach one hand out like you're trying to touch the floor, and then the other hand comes over, maybe even grabbing the ear if you can. Just get a nice extension so you feel this beautiful stretch all along here. So important. Good. Hand on the other side. And reach and stretch. Again, we hold a lot of tension in the neck, upper back. It's a great way to release that. Good. Come back to center. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and go into angel wings. Angel wings. We're going to work with our breathing on angel wings. We're going to do 5 of them together. Hands are going to extend up as you breathe in. Big inhale. This time try to breathe out through the nose, breathing out. Good. 4 more. Deep breath. Breathing deeply is really rejuvenating for the mind and the body. Think about that. Your cells, they need oxygen. Give them nice, beautiful oxygen as you breathe in. And breathing out through the nose. Let's go 2 more together right here. Big, deep breath. And out. Last one, big inhale. And exhale. Now watch as I exhale. I'm going to bring them all the way around to the big hug. So arms come out and you're going to cross them over like a little X and then reach over and give yourself a big hug. Nice. Now with this big hugs, I'm actually going to show you the back. We're going to try to grab those shoulder blades to the best of your ability and pull the shoulder blades away from each other, maybe even dropping the chin to the chest. Now you can stay right here and they may not come all the way across, that's okay. Or if you're a little more flexible, you might actually wrap those hands around, maybe a thumb and a pinky or all the way up. And now we're pressing our forearms into one another. We're not rounding over here, getting that nice posture. Shoulders are away from the ears. Feel the stretch between your shoulder blades. Nice. Now just make a note of which arm is on top because we're going to switch arms. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale, switch, take that hug. Again, remember, we're just pulling the shoulder blades away, dropping the chin down, getting that beautiful stretch in the upper back. Wrap the arms around, doing great. And then maybe pressing those forearms into one another so you feel a good stretch. You can drop the chin down if you'd like. Hold. Good. And now as we inhale, extend the arms up and release. Good. All right, so that's an area that we know gets real tight and we've done a lot of things to help release that. What about those forearms? Let's go ahead and release those forearms. Lotus hands. Lotus hands. So we're going to kind of out and in with the hands, making a fist and then extend the fingertips out. You can have the arms straight if you'd like. Nice. So get some good energy in the hands. Nice. So we get real tight whenever we sit on the computer and work on the computer a lot, right? Nice. Now we're going to bring the hands back into what we call a little lotus flower. So the pinkies are together and the thumbs are together, and we spread the fingers wide apart. We don't touch the wrist area, okay? Keep that out. Now let's work with our breathing. Nice posture. As you breathe out, the hands go out. As you breathe in, the hands come in. So we breathe out through the nose ideally, and then breathing in through the nose. 3 more. Breathing out and in. This actually works with the proprioception, which is really good for the brain, basically. Out and in. This we have to be real mindful. Let's go 1 more. Out and in. Nice. Now we're going to go a little faster. This is a very rejuvenating breathing type of breathing we're going to do. Breathe out as the hands go out. Breathe in as it comes in. Watch 1 time when I do it here. See? Let's go 20 right now. Good. Keep going. Good. Out and in. Out and in. 10, 9. Good. 8. Breathe. 7, 6. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake that out. Nice. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and go into our wrinkle reducer. So how often do you notice with yourself or maybe somebody that you care about whenever they're stressed or focused, they kind of crinkle up here between the eyebrows? That's real common. Well, this is going to help release that stress right there, and it actually creates a whole calming sensation through the body. Let's go ahead and try it. So this is called our wrinkle reducer. You're going to sit on the edge of the chair if that feels comfortable for you. Extend the arms out, placing the forearms on your desk. Very gently slide those forearms forward so that you can place your forehead on the desk gently so that you're not putting your nose in the desk, right? Otherwise you couldn't breathe. So just let the forehead rest on the desk, putting a little bit of pressure there. And then we're gonna bend the arms, reach back, and give your neck a little massage. This should feel real nice, giving yourself a little release through the day here. Massaging the neck, also stretching that upper part of the shoulder and the upper arm. And again, just relax. You can close the eyes, do some deep breaths, and rest the forehead into the desk. Good. Extend the arms back out, and then very slowly bring it up. Make sure you come up slowly whenever you go forward in a forward bend, because sometimes you might get a little bit dizzy. All right, so we've done a lot for the upper body. Let's go ahead and do a nice 2 exercises for the legs. This first one is called happy hips. So your hips will be real happy after this because they like to stretch. Bring one leg out a little bit in front of you. Other leg is going to come across. On the shin, you can start there. If you feel a little more flexible, you can bring the leg up onto the thigh, or maybe even more so by bending that foot in a little bit, bringing it in a little bit. Big inhale. And as you exhale and extend forward, you should feel a good stretch on the outside of the leg that's bent. Good. Notice how I'm not rounding over here and collapsing my breathing. We're using the posture and the big deep breathing that we worked on in our ocean breath in the beginning. Good. And one more. Feel that good stretch in your hip. Hips get really tight from the type of chairs we sit in all the time, right? And driving and sitting. So this is really good exercise. This actually will help with low back stress as well. Let's go ahead and release. Shake it out, go on the other side. It's normal to have one side a little more flexible than the other. So just be mindful and practice some self-compassion with wherever your body is at today. Big inhale. And as you exhale, extend forward. And just make sure that you're not having any stress in that knee, okay? Knees are really important. We want to be real conscientious about taking care of them. So if you feel stress in your knee, you're just going to ease up a little bit and maybe not come forward as far. It should just be a good stretch in that hip. Nice. One more deep breath. Doing great. Nice. And release. Oh, hips are happy. All right, last one is actually a standing posture. So we're gonna go ahead and stand up. As we stand up, we're going to bring our chair forward. You can also use your desk or even a countertop if you wanna have something higher. Now we'll take one leg forward. I'm gonna go ahead and step my left foot forward and my right foot back. Notice how I did not step on a tightrope. I didn't put one foot behind the other. So your hips can square. Hands on your chair. You may bring your body forward more if you're a little more flexible, but if you start to round your back like this, then that's too far. Okay, so we want to keep our back flat, abs in. Now from here, we're going to keep our opposite hands. That would be my right hand, and extend back with the left, and really reach and extend. Reaching through those fingertips, maybe even looking back with the neck. Good twist. Nice, breathe, and then come back to neutral. This is our triangle twist. Other side, because your legs are kind of making a little triangle. If you look at them, the feet are the outsides of the triangle. Getting that little stretch, if you want to get a stretch for the hamstring. Abs in, back is flat, and then extend and reach. Looking behind, breathe, hold. Good, come back to neutral. Stepping it up, shake it out. All right, before we get back to work, let's do one last deep breath. Acknowledge yourself for taking the time to be here today. Hardest part is showing up, right? All right, let's take a big inhale, reach it up high. And as you exhale, bring those arms around and give yourself a big hug. You did a great job. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you again. Have a beautiful day.